Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I've had a couple weeks off, but today we are going hiking, okay? I had a lot of stuff going on in my life, but we are back at it today. It feels amazing outside. It's like 59 degrees right now, a little cloudy, but the fall is definitely upon us. It is October 3rd, I believe, so we're going to a park that I've been to before. I hiked their smallest trail, which is 0.7 miles. Now I'm doing their medium-sized trail, which is 1.5 miles. That's what we're doing today to get back in the swing of things. And eventually, I'm going to work up and do their largest trail, which is 4.6 miles long. But that is not today. Today we're doing the 1.5 mile trail. And I got plenty of water. I woke up, it feels good outside. I got some coffee in me. I'm ready to get it, so let's go. All right, we have made it here to the park, and it feels great outside. And here in a second, I gotta show you this view, because I'm at this park, and you kind of drive up a hill a little bit, and yeah, it's a great view out there. Let me get out the car. I'm parked right here, and like I said, you drive up a hill a little bit. But look at this view. Let me zoom in a little bit. We're at a pretty high elevation right now. That's so pretty. I gotta walk this way to get to the start of the green trail, which is what we're doing today. As you can see, this is the 0.7 trail they have, 0.7 mile trail they have. The blue trail, I've already done that one. Yeah. So today we're doing the green trail, 1.5 miles, elevation of 210 feet. Eventually, we're gonna work our way up to do this orange trail, which is 4.6 miles and 540 feet of elevation change. And as you can see, that orange trail is massive. And today, we're doing the green trail, right there. All right, so we gotta follow these signs to the start of the green trail. Look at that view. It's so pretty out here. So pretty out here. Nice picnic area. Wow. That is crazy. It probably looks better in person, honestly, than it does on camera. Wow. And we're almost going, we're pretty much on the side of a hill right now, but kind of walking up a little ways too. Such a pretty day. I mean, look at the sky. Don't get much better than that. Wow. That is unreal. And they got chairs up here so you can sit and look at this view. Squirrel and birds out here. Hanging around, they must be friends. Lots of birds out here. Wow. I wouldn't say a breathtaking view, but damn near. Alright, see they got chairs and stuff right here you can sit and look at this view. Rocking chairs. Nice picnic area. Wow. Wow. Such a pretty day to be outside. Gotta soak that in for a second. Oh, they got a fire pit out here and all kind of stuff. All right. This is cool. All right. Almost to the start of the green trail here, and I do have the map on my phone, so there is several turns, so that way we don't get confused or lost. That way we know where we're at. This field is just something else, dude. I would love to ride a freaking go-kart or something around this field, dirt bike, four or something. That would be great. And don't mind this pimple patch. I'm like that. I don't care. Here is the entrance to the green trail. Looks like we are very much so going to be in the woods here. Yep. Wow. Looks like something out of a Cinderella movie. Got a little stone path here. Lots of down trees. Very pretty through here so far. Just look at that. Something tells me we're gonna have plenty of trees to climb. A couple options here, but I think we're gonna wait. Look at this. Very much in the shade. This. I guess this is the first intersection. Let me look at the map. Alright, that's why you check your map, because we gotta keep straight right here. On the map it looks more like a turn, but so right here is kind of straight. Yeah, you can see the elevation, like this is like a constant drop all the way down for a while. Pretty high up. Oh, look at this. This tree here is kind of interesting. But there's more of the trail here, or a different way you can go. Alright, but we're going this way. Very pretty through here so far. Squirrel. And you know it's fall time, all these leaves starting to fall on the trail. Look at that guy. He fell out the tree. Little makeshift bridge here. And another one. This one looks old. Pretty sturdy, though. Lots of roots you gotta watch out for and be careful. And this park was actually recommended to me by somebody I know, so it's a good thing I decided to come and check it out. This park is pretty awesome so far. Even that small trail is super nice. And this trail so far is really, really pretty. That fall crisp air, it just rips, dude. Nothing I like more than being out here in the nature when it feels good outside. And this is a huge drop off right here. Wow. I don't know if you can tell on camera how far down it goes, but this is probably a part of the 200-foot elevation that the sign was saying. Alright, I think we are to our next intersection, so I gotta check the map. Alright. We are going this way. That way right there is just another entrance to the trail, so we are back on track. I don't know if that looks like something separate. Not sure. Did not see that on the map. Or maybe that's part of the other entrance. I don't know how well you can see the trail on the camera, but it is definitely covered with leaves. We're actually looping back around to that part. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like this is like a driving trail rather than walking. We're gonna stay on the walking path. Got a little roof there. Yeah, this looks like some kind of makeshift road that comes through here, maybe. They get their equipment back here to take care of these trails or whatnot. But we are still on the green trail. I see the green mark they have here on this tree. That's how we know we're going right. Wow. And you can just see the elevation here, like, it's actually crazy. Like, that's a huge drop right here. Sun's peeking through here a little bit. But you can see parts of the trails on that side. Wow. Yeah. Big drop. Kind of like a little valley. feel like I'm in a movie or something. That's how it looks in here. So pretty. Definitely giving Narnia vibes. Definitely Narnia vibes. Or like some kind of Disney princess movie. Like where she ends up in the woods or some shit. Just looks crazy through here. Don't want to trip and fall down that. It'd be a bad day. Little chipmunk. Squirrel. Not getting off the trail too far, but just wanted to look at that. This tree has fallen perfectly over this. Wow. Lots of curves and turns on this trail for sure. It's a big tree there. A lot of big trees in here, actually. Jesus. Just looking around, like, all these trees are massive. Like this big boy right here. He's been down for a while. He got some stuff growing on the side of him. Jesus. Now that is a massive tree right there. Lord have mercy. Wow. Normally I would take you up there with me, but it wasn't that very easy getting up there. I need 2 hands. But yeah, I'll crawl across there. That tree is literally massive. Looks like right now we're working ourselves down into this little valley part. Yeah, got some dirt on my leg. Feeling good though. That's just where I was climbing that tree. Now we're down here. Wow. Yeah, that's where we was up there. Come down, come across, come down. Now we're on this side. Steep drop right here. Perfect day for this. Doesn't get much better. Definitely elevation change, but I feel like I've been marching this whole time. Haven't been walking at a steady pace, like as far as like flat. It's constantly up and down. Very spacious out here. It's nice and open, you know. You're not, I mean, you're clearly in the woods, but it's not like you're fighting through the woods, you know what I'm saying? It's nice and open. It's not smothering you. See how the water just washed that out. Gonna need a water break soon. Good thing I brought plenty of it. Nice spot. Get a little water break. Sit down for a minute, catch my breath. Feel better? I don't know if this is the... Oh, okay. I don't know if this is the intersection we come to, or... We'll see. I think this is the right way. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this is the right way, because we pretty much go up here, loop back around, and we come back around and cross back right here. Yeah. Yep. And there's an entrance to the Orange Trail, which is their biggest trail. There's an entrance to it up here. I don't know if that is the entrance or, well, okay, right here. So that's the entrance to the, one of the entrances to the Orange Trail. This just looks like a service road so they can get back here to all their trails with their equipment if needed. And this is where we continue on the Green Trail and loop back around. Well, I honestly wouldn't mind climbing that, but if you fall, detrimental. It'd probably be pretty easy to climb till you get up there, and then it'd be sketchy. That's something we're not risking. That's why you always have your map. That tree's there got some kind of skinny, then it's got a fat bump in the middle, then it's skinny again. It's weird. Yeah, we're up pretty high right now. But it's important to always have your map, especially if there's lots of turns and trails in a loop or whatnot. It's easy to get confused or turned around, or take the wrong path, and then you have to backtrack or figure out where you're at. So. Now we are going back up, even higher. It's pretty steep right here. I said we're probably almost halfway done, or we're about right at that halfway mark. Alright, now we're back to the where we came up and went that way. Now we're crossing back, like I said. came from down there. Definitely an intermediate trail. Definitely not a beginner's trail. As far as all the elevation. I'm definitely starting to feel it already. About the halfway mark. It's alright though, because I'm enjoying it. It's good for you. A little exercise. Definitely elevation. For sure. And we're still going up. That's why I said I gotta work my way up to that 4.6 mile trail. Because this is only 1.5 miles. 4.6 is even more than double this trail right here, so. And it has double the elevation as this trail, so. Definitely gotta work your way up to these bigger trails. Across another little bridge here. I'm gonna check my map real quick just to see about where we're at. It's monkey grass. Haven't seen none of that in a while. It's not as popular around here as it is where I'm from, but they definitely still have it. That looks like another entrance. But I see the green markings here. That's where we keep going. The leaves on the ground are very pretty, but the only bad thing about it, they'll be covering up these roots and rocks and whatnot. It's very easy to trip. Pretty much my first trail during the fall season so far, considering it's just the fall has just started really, so first one of the fall season. We're more than halfway done. We're probably about 75% done. I'm just now starting to break a little sweat, so good training course for the bigger trail. And I'm probably gonna wait until it cools down a little bit more to do that bigger trail. Maybe in that squirrel scared the shit out of me, but maybe 2 or 3 weeks if it cools down a little bit more. And plan on doing that bigger trail. But it's gonna take, I'm gonna see how long this one takes, and I'm gonna say it's probably gonna take double or triple the time that this one takes. So and I'll be stopping doing stuff, so that adds a little time there. I'm not just hustling through it, you know. I enjoy it. I mean, I get through it, but I'm taking my time a little bit, you know. I want to stop and look at something. Look at these leaves here. That's how you know the fall is upon us. It is now spooky season. It's orange and red leaves and yellow leaves all over the ground. We have much longer. Pretty sure I can see through this tree line, and it looks like that big field I was at the top of at the beginning looking down. Pretty sure that's the field I'm looking at right now through this tree line. So it looks like we're just working our way back up pretty much, and then we'll be right back up there to the entrance where I started. So we ain't got much farther. Probably about 90% done now. Bumps on that tree. They need some pimple patches like I got. I don't know what's up with these trees having these big fat bumps in the middle of them. Weird. Now we're still going up. Probably not my favorite thing. At least some of these roots act like stairs. We ain't got much longer though. Long tree there. You Yep. And look where we are back to. This is the ass end of that tree I climbed up there and walked along right there. Alright. Came full circle. There it is. Big boy. Good God, son. Things are big. Ain't got much longer. All right. Yep. We're back to the entrance. That's where we came through here from the entrance and started that way. And we have just pretty much completed 1.5 mile trail. But it feels like it was a lot worse than that. Probably because of the 210 foot elevation, which it definitely has. Definitely has. Now I just gotta get myself ready for that bigger trail. 4.6 miles and 400 foot elevation. Alright. Back to the entrance, out where this big field is. We've made it back out of the woods. The sun is definitely out now. Good God. Put my shades on. Alright, if you stayed the whole way through, thank you for watching. I'm gonna have more hiking videos, obviously. More outdoor videos, camping, stuff like that. So just stay tuned, but I appreciate it. It looks like some people are having some type of party or gathering at this picnic thing, but as you see, this view is off the charts. I was gonna sit here and relax for a minute, soak it in, but there's people here, so I'm gonna meet you in the car. All right, I'm back in the car now. A little sweaty. Sun's out now, so, but you can see that view a little bit from here. But I'm gonna get back to the house, edit this video. I will see you all on the flip side.